So if you were planning to buy the S21FE or the S23FE or the S23 or even a device from the S24 lineup, and especially in the upcoming Flipkart BBD Sales 2024, which usually happens in the middle of September and October, this video might help you understand what the prices of these particular devices might actually be. Now do note that these prices that I'm going to mention in this video are expected or approximated prices based on last year's deals and also without any card or exchange offers. So take this video with a pinch of salt. Now let's start off with the S21FE, which is normally priced at around 30,000 rupees, but you could see a price reduction of about 25,000 rupees in the BBD sales this year, which would make this an irresistible deal for Samsung lovers or flagship lovers. But this phone's camera, which is still better than the rest of the phones in this range, has been downgraded. 2. It will no longer receive any major Android updates, only a year worth of security updates. And 3. The battery life is just average with also heating issues. I personally wouldn't recommend you to buy this phone, especially for long-term usage. The second phone on this list is a true flagship phone from almost 2 years ago, the S22. Now this phone will still get 2 more Android updates, that is still Android 16 and another year of security update. The cameras and performance is much better as compared to the S21FE, and also you will get the great flagship experience. You could expect this device at around 30,000 rupees in the BBD 2024 sale, but I would also not recommend you to buy this phone because of its frequent heating and below average battery life issues. The S23FE will be my first choice on this list, which when compared to the S21FE and the S22 is a much better device, excepting the big bezels and unoptimized Exynos 2200 on this thing, but still it has a very good performance in day-to-day uses and even casual gaming. And also the cameras are very much equal to the S22 and also way better than the S21FE. You can expect the price of this device to go as low as around 30 to 32,000 rupees on this year's BBD sale. The heating and the battery life is much better as compared to the S21FE or the S22, but again don't expect anything magical from this. Still a good device, especially if it comes at this price range. The S23 is something that a lot of people including me is planning to buy, as because it's a way better device than the S23FE, and even in the battery life cycle, even though it has a smaller battery capacity, all thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy on this device. So yeah, nothing to complain for, especially when it is supposed to come at around the price of rupees 40 to 45,000 in the BBD sale, and if it comes at that price, it's a no-brainer. Just grab it, unless you have some specific requirements that this phone isn't fulfilling for your kind of usage. The S23 Plus, just like the S22 Plus, is currently not available on Flipkart, so can't say anything about this, but if it somehow becomes available again, then you could expect the price drop to be about 70 to 75,000 this year. It comes with all the goodness of the S23, but with a bigger screen size and a bigger battery life. But if you want to go all in and want one of the best devices from Samsung, then the S23 Ultra might cost you around 75,000 to 80,000 this year, and again nothing special to say here. It's a great all-round phone, especially at such low prices. So yeah, if you wanted a great Ultra device from Samsung, then the S23 Ultra is also a no-brainer. You shouldn't expect a huge price drop on the S24 series this year, but still the S24, which retails at around 70,000 rupees every now and then, might be dropped to around 60 to 65,000, and even though it has an Exynos 2400 processor, this year Samsung has done some magic in it, and it is way better now than the past Exynos processors. Still, I think the S23 would be a greater deal if you don't want the latest device or the 7 years of software updates. The S24 Plus also might retail at around 80,000 rupees, and again if you want the S24's goodness but on a sharper and bigger screen and a bigger battery, then this might be for you. And this one's for those who had never heard the word budget phone, that is the S24 Ultra. That might retail at around 95,000 to 1 lakh in this year's BBD sale, which again is not bad, but definitely not for me. So this is my guess upon the BBD sale 2024 pricing for the Samsung flagship series. So let me know which device you might want to buy if it comes in this pricing, or any other phone from any other brands. So this was Rideep, and this is another video you might like, and till then stay subscribed and see you guys.